Hello, welcome to this video on how to solve tamper issues. If you get a tamper light on your system, there's a few things that could cause it. If you're lucky enough to have a system like the Premier Elite, which I'm playing with here, it tells you exactly what's caused the tamper fault. If not, you're going to have to do a bit of investigation work. A few things that can cause a tamper then is bell tamper, which is this spring here. If the panel lid's open, it sets the tamper alert off and throws a tamper light on, or if you're lucky enough like I am, it'll tell you it's a box lid tamper, in which case it's this spring here that's causing your issue. Another one is bell tamper, which means that either the bell's probably got water inside it and stopped working, or somebody's ripped off the wall, or cable's damaged between the two. Which you've got here. Another one being a global tamper fault or an auxiliary fault, which is basically this loop here that goes around every single one of your devices is no longer a loop, it's broken and causing it's going to tamper. And the last one being that something such as the keypad or the one of your devices is lid's blatantly open. So if you can see it's there, let's go around and check it. Here on the keypad, you see there's a knockout section here. If this is screwed onto the wall and has been broken off from the rest of the backboard, it can cause a tamper alert because the spring is underneath here. Okay, then so first you need to diagnose what's causing your issue. So you'll open your panel lid and it'll naturally go into tamper. If the tamper alarm goes off as soon as you open the lid, the chances are it's not the tamper spring, so you can cross that one off your list. If nothing happens, the chances are it's the tamper spring, and 9 times out of 10 it just needs this spring stretching, and then it closes fine and works happily as Larry after that. Just going to simulate me closing the lid now by putting a screw across the tamper disable there, but that's the equivalent of me closing the lid. If you find that you've still got a fault after that, you're gonna have to see if you can like override the tamper fault on the system or replace the entire control panel, unfortunately. Your next one then is the global tamper, which is, like I said, was a complete loop here. If you were to remove one of the cables from the global tamper and just put a link in like I have here, again close your panel lid and go back and reset your keypad. If you're still getting a tamper alert, then the chances are it's not the global tamper. You can just remove that, reinsert the original wire and leave that alone. I'll go into that one in more detail in a second. Your last one is a bell tamper. It's basically a loop that goes from 0 volts to tamper via the tamper spring in the bell box. You put the two together, a link in between 0 volts and tamper, and that should solve that issue. Again, try the system. If it clears the fault, you know it's that. If not, then there's another issue, which in this case is the belt, is the keypad tamper. Like I said, the knockout. You can either tape up the button, but in this case I'm just going to shut the lids. That's really closed it. If the lid will shut. There we go, the lid now shut. Again, reset it. In this case it's cleared all the tamper faults. All I'm getting is main power fault, which is the issue that was with this panel to start off with. If it was this auxiliary tamper, then it means that one of your devices is failing. So you need to do is put the original cable back in, go around each device and remove one of the tamper circuit, the two tamper cables here, twist the two cables together and see if it clears the fault, and then you know it's that device. Once you know it's that device, it could be a couple of things. It could be the device itself that's faulty, or this spring again needs stretching. Because how these work is, lid's on, spring's closed. That means the circuit's complete. Take it off, it opens the switch and breaks the tamper. As simple as that, really. You are the only other tamper faults you'll get if you're using end of line resistors, which if you are, your system will tell you where the fault is. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.